Okay, boys and girls, this is Jim again from the Broom Cupboard. Today I'm going to go off topic again, yet again, talk about suicides amongst these young people. This morning on TV there was this guy whose son, I think it was, committed suicide, couldn't get the help he needed from the authorities, and then committed suicide. Now, I've never in my life been that depressed that I'd want to commit suicide. Sorry, but this never happened. For me, life is great. Well, there's been even the bad times are great. Even the bad times feel good. You know that song. Anyway, but it is to me. That's the way I feel personally. I mean, not everyone's going to feel the same. I understand that, but I can't understand why kids get so depressed and why they want to commit suicide and why they commit suicide because people go on the internet or these so-called smartphones. By the way, a smartphone is only as smart as the person using it. Anyway, but they get upset and then they commit suicide. I don't understand it. I'm sorry, you just can't see it. When I was a kid, we were taught this saying: "Sticks and stones can break your bones, names can never hurt you." Now, okay, names do hurt you a bit, obviously, but at the end of the day, they don't hurt you that much because you've been taught to ignore it from the word go, really, at school. And so when you grow up and you go out in the big bad world where there's people calling you all sorts of names and what have you, and trying to do you down, at least you've got some mental strength to fight it. It's not just physical strength, it's a mental strength. You need that when you're out in the wide world, especially these days. I believe the answer to this is that parents should be talk to their kids more often and understand them better. Not parents seeing these days seem to let their kids just go off on their own, live in the same house but different. You know what I mean? Don't talk to them. And of course, kids these days don't usually eat with their parents, around the dinner table like they used to when I was a kid. Even though we had bugger all to eat, basically, we still sat around the table and talked, and that's important. Talking. If you've got people you can talk to, friends, problem shared is a problem halved, as they used to say. It makes things better. I had a granddaughter when she got about 12 who was worried about her periods coming on. So she gets up to me one day and we was walking around this lake and we started talking about it quite openly, and I made her to put her mind at rest. Now, I've never had periods, of course, but being married, of course, I understand what's going on. And we talked about it and she got over that problem. Now, if these kids can get to talk to someone who understands them and tells them the right way to go, and that the problems disappear, don't seem so big, and suicide won't happen then. I just don't understand what's going on these days. There never will be enough professionals out there, psychiatrists and that, to deal with everyone. So, like in the Crocodile Dundee films, I remember the guy once saying, psychiatrist, why hasn't he got mates? Go to your mate. And they talked about it, and that's it. It's all done and dusted. The problem's gone. The problems are only up there, really. They're not physical. They're only up there. And if you can make up there behave itself, then you're doing okay. So I'll end this here, and that's my take on things, but I don't expect everyone to agree with me. They never do. But then I don't care, because I have heard that sticks and stones can break your bones, but the names will never hurt me. They never will. Sun-fried and bomb-proof. Take care of yourselves and behave.